What's going on, guys? Today I've got something for you. It's the Lil Rat from ProCo. We're going to check it out on bass. I've got my old Spectre SSD NS95 5-string neck through bass with the active EMG pickups in it. And I'm going to be running it into my Allen all-tube 50-watt bass head. And we're going to run it through this 115 Allen cabinet. This new Lil Rat pedal is very reminiscent of the old ones. This one right here, it's got to be made out of like a T1000 skeleton, or maybe a Abrams tank, possibly I don't know, possibly some human bone or whale ivory, not really sure, but it's dense. It's real dense, and it definitely feels like a pedal that would last you until the year 5470. Easy for sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to run through this, and we're going to check out some of the tones you can get out of it, and see how it sounds on bass. I'm going to go ahead and give you my clean tone with the pedal disengaged, just for reference. And now I'm going to go ahead and engage the Rat pedal. I've got the filter, the middle knob, I've got the filter turned all the way up. I want to retain as much bass as I possibly can, since we're playing bass. And I've got the volume just kind of matching my regular clean volume. The distortion filter, I've got it just barely up, maybe at 2.5 position. So here's my clean tone again, and then I'm going to engage the Lil Rat. Just a very subtle. I could probably bump the volume up a little bit just to match my clean volume. But here it is again, dry. Engaged. Now I'm going to go ahead and crank it up just a little bit. I'm going to put it about, I'm going to put it horizontal. The distortion is going to be horizontal, facing me. And then here's my clean tone again. And now, with the Lil Rat engaged. Definitely add some awesome overdrive to that. Sounds real amp-like and natural. Something that sounds real good for like just a real good metal band, some heavy bass in a metal band, punk band, anything where you want to get dirty with it. And here's that dry. Now with the Lil Rat engaged. Alright, let's go ahead and crank this thing up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and put it about 25%. And then here's my dry tone again. Now engaging the Lil Rat. Sounds pretty mean. Sounds pretty dang mean. Pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and turn it up halfway. See how that sounds. Again, we've got the filter all the way up. The volume is just a little hair over 50%. And we've got the distortion at 50% now. Here's our clean tone again. And now with the Rat, I'm going to do that same little pop and slap thing just to see. That probably sounds stupid. Kind of cool. All right, we're gonna just go crazy with it. We're gonna turn it up all the way. Here's my dry sound again. And now, engage all the way up, Lil Rat. Real muddy, super loud. Probably great for doom. Alright, I'm going to turn it back down to where it's just barely on, and I'm going to switch my basses out. I've got a brand new Spectre Dimension NS5 here. It's got the active Fishman Fluence pickups in it. It's definitely more of like a scooped mid heavy metal bass. This has that classic kind of Spectre tone to it with the active EMGs, and this one's all maple, so it's super bright and heavier than sin. But I'm gonna switch them out just so y'all can see what it looks like and sounds like through the Lil Rat. That way it's just not sitting over here and y'all are like, oh, why didn't you play the new Spectre? Well, I'm gonna. So, alright, so here's my clean tone. I've got this one tuned down. My B string is tuned to a G sharp, so pretty low. But here's my clean tone. Super punchy though. It's super punchy, and whenever I've got this thing tuned like I've got that one, it's very piano-like. Just the extended scale on this bass gives this low B string just awesome punch and clarity, even in this low tuning. Anyway, enough about the bass. We're gonna see what it sounds like with the Lil Rat now. We're gonna go ahead and clean tone it. And now, engaged. Got a little bit of a volume loss. I probably need to turn up my volume on the pedal just to match that volume. But we're gonna crank this thing up, and it's gonna take care of it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up to 25%. Here's my dry tone. Love this bass. Sounds phenomenal just on its own. Now with the Lil Rat. Go ahead and crank it up 50%. Why not? Here we go. It's pretty bright there. No. Crank it up all the way, why not? Here we go. Here's my clean tone again. And now with the Lil Rat all the way up. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to turn it back down to about horizontal, facing me. I'm going to crank the volume up just a little bit to try to match my clean volume here. And a little bit of a boost, but that's what we want. So here we go. I'm going to engage the Lil Rat. I'm going to engage this Boss OC2 and see what it sounds like. See if I can add a little bit more bass back into that. So I've got the octave setting halfway up, the octave down setting halfway up, and my clean dry signal is all the way up. So I'm retaining a little bit of that. The second octave down is all the way off. So here we go. Here's dry. And now I'm going to engage the OC2. That's pretty cool. Turn that down a little bit. Pretty rocking. I like that big tone that it adds back into it. Alright, enough of the OC2. We're going to go back just to the regular Rat, Little Rat. And here's my clean tone again. And now we're going to engage the Little Rat, just barely turned up enough to engage that distortion channel. And here we go. Pretty cool. That's the Little Rat for bass. And if you like it, go out and get you one. And if you don't, don't.